And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today I am reviewing Lego The Hobbit, another Lego game here on the channel. I've played almost all of them now. Just down after this will be 3 more left that I have not reviewed, which is pretty cool. This game was released in 2014 on all the major platforms. It's a Lego game. Can't really expect anything different. It's kind of a sequel to the Lego Lord of the Rings game, though it's not a direct. I guess it's not meant to be a direct sequel, but I mean it's Hobbit and that's Lord of the Rings, so it kind of already is. I got the chance to play this game on Steam, so I got a lot of thoughts on it. Let's jump right into it, shall we? First off, this game looks really good, I gotta say. I really like the renderings of the environments. They feel very vast, and very just expansive and very fun to explore. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, so as far as like getting into like the characters or the lore and anything kind of like that, not really my cup of tea. However, it is a Lego game, so that makes it a little more fun. But I also just kind of like walking around the environments and exploring that. I never really do a whole lot with the open worlds in Lego games for the most part. And this game was the same thing. But what I did explore, I guess, I did really enjoy. So that was good. Everything just looks good too. That's another big piece of it, is that you can see everything, and you can, it's just right there for you. It's cool. They do reuse lines from the movies, which a lot of games have done this, and they're gonna continue to do that. It's not, if they continue to make these, obviously they're gonna keep doing this. It's not gonna change. So, not very unique, obviously, but what are you gonna do? It's not gonna change much. The loot is let's talk about the loot. I like it, actually. It's I think it's a very good incorporated extra collectible in this game that we really haven't seen in any of the other games. I can't remember off the top of my head if Lego Lord of the Rings has loot or not, but I know a lot of the other ones don't have anything sort of like this. And in that way, it makes the game feel more unique. I think it makes it feel, and it feels really natural. It just feels like, oh, feels like it's always been here. It's just easy as smashing stuff and collecting stuff, just like you do for the studs, just like you do for all that other stuff. It's nothing new for like a mechanic wise or a new environment or new gameplay factor, and they just be able to work it into the game. It really works well. It makes it very satisfying at the end of the day to just be able to go in and continue to do that, and they incorporated it really, really well, which I like. And also the levels are really, really fun to play in this game for the most part. They flow though really, really well. This game has one of the better paced Lego games that I have played. The levels just they don't feel too long, but they pack a lot of content into them. So that makes it really, really nice when playing this game, because the pacing is just so good, and I really like that. It just does not make it super boring. You're not done with it quick enough. You get to explore everything and get the chance to explore everything at least, but you're not like super worn out after a level. There's a lot of Lego games, and a lot of games in general, I guess, that don't do this pacing very, very well. They'll make it either super fast or super slow. Example is coming soon. For the former at least. But overall, I think this game does a really, really good job of it. But like I said, it's not like my all-time favorite Lego game. Not really even that close, because I'm just not a huge fan of the characters. Like the story can't really get invested in it. The characters can't really get invested in them. And I can't really say it's super accurate, because just even though I've seen Lord of the Rings, I just don't really remember a lot of it or just care for much of that anyways. So but it works out fine. Like I just like enjoying walking around the levels in the open world and enjoying that kind of stuff too. So, but overall, this is still a fun game. As far as my Lego game rankings go, hint hint, this is definitely a top 10 for me. So there you go. But for my final score of Lego The Hobbit, I will have to give this game a good. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Well, no, maybe a 7. We'll give it a 7, actually. A high 7. Can even give it a low 8, really. Fun game. And if you're like a Lord of the Rings fan, I think you'll enjoy this game more than I did. Even so, I mean, I enjoyed it, and I think you enjoy it even more than I enjoyed it. So there you go. But that's going to do it, though, for this game review. If you've played Lego The Hobbit, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.